Doctors from Mombasa County have added their voice to the ongoing discourse around the medics strike in the country. Our reporter Tobias Chanji managed to have a conversation with medics in the coast region. Let's cross over and listen in.
When the strike notice was tabled on Wednesday last week, so we give a 7-day strike notice, of which all the doctors in the public sector, they are going to down their tools, even for those contractual ones. So all of us, we are going to down our tools. Currently, as we speak, it is only minimal services which are being given, especially for the emergency services. If non-urgent, it's not going to be looked up to. Right now, we're only dealing with emergency services. Right now, in Coast General, doing only emergency services. Chuda, they're only doing emergency services. All wards have been closed. Potris, the same thing, all emergency services. Likoni sub-county, the same, only emergency service, but Likoni sub-county, they have closed the maternity because there is no consultant on call or no consultant on contract. So we have closed this because it is our dignity and our rights, because also our hands are closed right now. Kilifi, Kwale, Tana River, Lamu, and Taita Taveta. Also, we have doctors there, and all of them we have discussed, and we have come to a conclusion that we are going to offer only minimal services that they are in dire of to the common mwananchi.
Most of the issues that you're agitating for are similar across the country. Maybe what are some of the issues that are exclusively for the coast region?
Right now, as we speak, there is an introduction of shift. It's not a comprehensive cover for the doctors. There is this allowance which was removed in 2010 and 2011. It's called a medical allowance, which we were given 10,000 that time. As per now, we are being deducted in our payslips so that we can have something called national insurance cover, but it's a comprehensive one, of which whatever the services we give is the service we can get for our families and for the patients. As we speak right now, this cover is not even a comprehensive, and deductions from our pockets, especially in our payslips, is much more. It is better you charge us more, but give us a comprehensive cover. That could be something we can understandable. But the moment you are charging me more, like the housing levy, of which I'm not even going to get a house, I'm not even having that confidence to get a house, then you tell me that I'm going to get a house where? How many years am I supposed to wait until I get that house? It's the same as in the insurance cover. This insurance cover is from the national, is more of a private one. Somebody else outside is going to benefit. Why are they doing this? To punish all people who are in the civil servant? Why? We need to ask this question, and we have to be very candid, especially with our members of parliament. We need to ask them, whenever they were sitting down, did they even consider the common mwananchi and the common wanjiku on the ground? Did they even consider that? No. What they considered is they considered their stomachs and their greediness. Now it's the time to tell them the truth. Promotion issue. And the issues now, what cut across is the issue of promotion. You can see this county can promote 2 doctors. Others can do none. Others can say, I can promote 4. Everyone have his own rules, but we have something called a scheme of service of 2016, which really states and stipulates after each and every time a doctor, there is a stagnation has to go up in terms of promotion. Now, job group M to N is 1 year, N to P is 3 years, P to Q is 3 years. But there is something called but. N to P, these are called common cadres. As anyone who has undergone masters, the moment returns to its county, he has to be promoted to job group Q. Now, as we speak, as we can see, they are saying they cannot promote until these people stay for 3 years. Now we have an issue of employment of doctors. Doctors are not being employed in these counties of all the levels, especially these counties. They are not promoted. If there is no employment of doctors, doctors are going to stagnate, no promotion, and later on, the consultant, we are fighting for them. It's not that we are not fighting. The consultants now, they have the issues. They will become medical officers soon.
Maybe lastly, what is the total number of doctors across the 6 coastal counties, and what is the effect, or rather the impact of it on Kenyans?
So the total number of the doctors in the coast approximately to 700 doctors. And the impact, it will be felt because most of the people, most of the common wananchi, they cannot afford to go to Aga Khan, they cannot afford to go to Pandia, they cannot afford to go to Mombasa Hospital or Premier. It's cut across to all of one. We are even seeing people, we are not that inhuman, we are human. We even feel for our families. We even have our own families who are very sick at home. And this is the right time to tell them, it is them to stand with us, to be with us, and to change this Kenya, whatever it's going through right now.
Thank you so much, Daktari. Well, there you have it. That is Dr. Ghalib Salim just giving us, rather explain to us what is happening currently in the 6 coastal counties and the hospital that in coast region, especially in the day that we've seen doctors across the country have downed their tools. It's back to you in studio.
Thank you very much.